What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing good. Do you have too much pride to take accountability and own up to your mistakes and stop thinking that everybody else is the issue in this life, but it's you? You're the main cause of the issues. People are so prideful, they don't look at their own mistakes. They look at everybody else's mistakes. And it's like, oh, it's their fault, not mine. Even though it's like, I'm the reason for that to happen. People have built up this pride wall, basically. It's like, I can't be wrong. I grew up being told I was right in everything that I've done. It doesn't work that way. Your pride will stop your growth. Your pride will detour you from your true authentic self in this life. You will hurt people. You will get out of environments that you're not supposed to get out of because of your pride. And it's basically you're just so stuck up. People are so stuck up because of their pride. Nobody wants to own up to their mistakes. No one wants to own up to taking responsibility for their own actions. And and the main thing is, it hurts you spiritually, getting closer to God, because God opposes people that are so prideful in this life. You gotta show humility in this life and own up to your faults and your mistakes and take accountability for your actions. And that's one thing. When people have too much pride, that's why they're so controlling and manipulative. They like to control things, sorry. It's one of them days, man. It's Thursday. It's almost Good Friday. That turns into like the controlling mindset. And it's a negative controlling mindset, which are the toxic individuals and narcissistic people. Because in their own reality, their pride won't let them take accountability, which to own up to their own mistakes and their own issues from within. And this is based off like childhood stuff and whatever traumatized, situation they went through. They never healed properly, and so they build that wall up, knowing that whatever they do, it's always justified in their actions. And it's that pride. I take accountability for my own actions, and if I am wrong in certain situations, I own up to it. When you're wrong, own up to it. I make mistakes. I correct them. I have weaknesses. I did have weaknesses. Everyone has weaknesses still. But you grow, make them stronger. And they turn more into like a strength, because you're able to help more people. Knowing your own weaknesses and stuff like that. It's just one of those main things that people have to work on in this life. And if they actually truly did work on that and become less prideful in their life, this world will be totally different. It'll be so much more positive energy and more light in this world than darkness and negative people and traumatized people and children in adult bodies, basically. There'd be less hurt in this world when people actually own up to their own mistakes and stop trying to twist the story in their head to make it where they are the victim, they are not the issue, because it's that pride. And they don't want that stuff to fall on to them because they don't want that responsibility. I see it time and time again. I've been in it. I've seen it, all that, and it'll kill your growth, especially spiritually, man. Become more fruitful, less prideful. You want to get rid of the people that are actually there to help and give you the actual facts and good perspectives to actually help you heal and change, become better, to find your true authentic self, rather than you don't want to take any advice, they're wrong, because your pride is telling you don't listen, because it will show you weakness. They'll show people that you're weak, and that's not right. It doesn't show that you're weak. It'll show that you're a lot stronger, because when you show that vulnerability and own up to your mistakes and take responsibility in the actions that you caused, you're able to grow so much in your life, and you're able to get that one step closer to find your true authentic self and to find your true purpose in this life. When people actually realize that and take a step back, I know a lot of people can't, because we as humans, we can't reach certain individuals. Only God can, and only God can heal them, fix them, overflow their cup, and make them happy internally. We, the people, friends, family, whatever, you guys can give your perspective, your opinions. Try your best. Never stop unless it is detrimental to your health and it's causing you a lot of issues. You got to take a step back and leave it up to God, because you don't want that. Just learn how to drop your pride when the time makes you do that. There's a time in your life you have to drop your pride, become more vulnerable, become human, and own up to your mistakes and stuff like that. It's just crazy. Because I was looking up, I had to send something to somebody this morning about, because they were writing about control and how, like, you got positive control and you got negative control and spiritual control, and they didn't put in their pride, and pride is opposed in the Bible, being too prideful. It's showing arrogance and showing that you are perfect, which you are not, because you're not wanting to change. So in that case, when you don't want to see any change, and you don't want to change because your pride is there, that means you see yourself as perfect, and that is not the case. You're not perfect. I don't care who you are, you're not perfect. Only Jesus Christ was. But you can become better, become more in this life. You can shine brighter. Little things like that, little things that you can tweak that will turn your life 180 into a more positive situation and put you in a better environment, mind, body, and soul. To heal, you gotta drop your pride. If you want positive control, you gotta drop the pride. If you want to grow in this life, you gotta drop that pride, man. Become vulnerable. I know a lot of people out here, they will never do that. I feel sorry for them, man. Because they'll always be in that same rotation. And there's nothing you can do. Because remember, they always turn it back on you. You're the reason. You're the issue. You caused the mistakes. So what you gotta do, ask God. Get you out of those environments, move on with yourself, heal, do what you gotta do, and know what your weaknesses are and stuff like that. You can't help these people. You can't. You're gonna end up just destroying yourself, hurting yourself more. Drop your pride. You're not less of a man when you do that. You're not less of a woman when you do that. You become more, and you become closer to God. It'll make you more fruitful in this life. It'll make your light brighter in this life. It's not a weakness, it's a strength. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Once you do that, once you drop that pride, things will change drastically in a positive way. That's my rant. That's what I want to talk about in this video. Hope you guys have a blessed day.